Hi, I'm Cristiano, I'm from Biella, and I'm almost 21. I finished high school in 2020, and now I'm in a sort of limbo waiting for universities in Ireland to reply back to my application for the computer science courses. I decided to go study abroad after I spent a month and a half working in the UK as a volunteer on a boat. At that time, I was still enrolled in UniJ in La Spezia, but I was quickly losing interest. It was time for a change. So while we were docked for repairs in those cold evenings of February, I remembered a lesson I had in high school about CV making, and in particular in the making of the Europass CV. So I put myself to work and I built my CV from scratch. It wasn't easy. After all, when you're 20, you don't really have a lot to tell about yourself. Uh, that people in the job placement environment will find appealing. Just came out of high school, your quiver of skills is quite empty, and even less is your experience in a proper working environment. Nevertheless, I gathered all that I know about myself, every little things that I've made and learned, from my knowledge of English to my skills with fiberglass, from my apprenticeship as a woodworker to my time as a sailing instructor. Every little detail helps to better define who you are. It helps people to get a truthful first impression of what you can do. In fact, after I finished polishing my Europass, I applied for two summer jobs, one in Finland and one in Iceland. Full disclaimer, after both phone interviews, which seemed pretty decent to me, I haven't been taken in none of the two institutions found, none of the two positions, but it's part of the game. Still, both of these institutions found my CV interesting because it was varied. Without it, I wouldn't even had any chances of even getting a phone interview. So I just didn't give up. As I came back to Italy, my mind was already set. I would have gone to study abroad. Uh, the CAO office, the office that manages all applications in Ireland, doesn't really have any special requirements in terms of papers and bureaucracy. So I didn't need to send my CV nor a presentation letter. I just had to send my diploma and my grades in high school. That's, I think, because we are in the European Union, so just thanks to that, we can go and travel and study everywhere we like in the state members. So it all came down to waiting for September the 8th. I had to do something in the meantime, something that may give me a solid foundation upon to which I can build. So I began following um, a deep learning course. It was sponsored by TensorFlow, a leading society in terms of machine learning and AI. My goal is to pass the online exam and get their certificate so that I put it can use it on my CV. Also, I began digging a bit deeper into the Google developers website. I did some research on how to improve my set of digital skills through the free courses they give, and now I have earned badges in their network that can be used to present myself. I've gained badges in Android Studio, Python programming, and soon in TensorFlow as well. Always in this sector, I was planning on moving beyond the Google developers and put myself to test with Kaggle, a website where programmers challenge themselves with different types of data sets, different type of problem, and their solutions end up on a worldwide leaderboard. It is, to my advice, the perfect place from where to start if you want to expand your knowledge on everything that has to do with the web in general. It's not really an entry point to the job world, but it gives you the skills that are in such high demand nowadays and also some visibility. Speaking of my digital presence, though it is a bit harder because I don't really have one. I only have an Instagram account. I don't use TikTok, no Twitter or Facebook. I'm not really good with social media. I just can't find the willpower to post my life on the internet. It is with no doubt an impairment that I'm imposing on myself, a difficulty which I have to deal with in my own personal way. As a matter of fact, I'm trying to improve my digital presence through my Instagram account, where I post the drawings I make and subsequently sell on Etsy, alongside every little thing I work on. But I still have to learn how to make more meaningful content, how to advertise it, and develop my image in the social media landscape. I follow a lot of other small artists so that I can find inspiration in their works and the way they manage their own accounts. But for now, I'm still a novice. I have a long way to go, and so that's it. We'll see where I will end up in the world, but surely my digital identity will be an important part of my future choices and the opportunities I will get.